What's up, guys? We're here to open some card packs, and not just any card packs. We're here to do the Magic Final Fantasy card pack opening. I know Jackson, say hi, Jackson.
Hello, I'm here.
Jackson and I are huge fans of the all-time favorite MMORPG Final Fantasy 14, and you can insert the rest of the copy pasta here. So I just thought, hey, wouldn't it be a fun idea to open up some card packs that are Final Fantasy themed? And then, of course, we have our other Final Fantasy expert here. Also, our most knowledgeable card seller, Nico.
I love Moogles!
Dude, they're such lovable little creatures. I love them so much. Maybe there's a Moogle in this room. They do like to be invisible unless they want to be seen.
Spooky.
So, yeah, it goes without saying. We've got a bundle here. I've got some extra packs for some fun. And I don't think we're going to name this a segment because I don't see this being a multi-part thing. So yeah, without further ado, we're just going to crack into this bundle here. Let me know if I'm ever out of frame, you know?
Always biased towards being closer to the camera.
Oh yeah, for sure. Alright, let's get it. Ooh, that's nice. Get this out of here. I don't know how this is... Oh, we got some lightning art here. So that's pretty cool. Look at that. Check that. Oh, it's Sephiroth on the other side too? Dude, thank you.
Check that out.
Holy smokes. Sephiroth on the other side, yeah, look at that.
Very cool.
Pretty nice box overall. Same thing, lightning and fucking Sephiroth. There we go. Very nice box. Moving on. Alright, so this does come with like a D20 and it's an oversized one. And I just want to showcase, look, there's the Moogle. Is that Moogle coming through? Look at that.
Yeah, you can see it.
Now, Jackson, you asked earlier if this is cute or not. Would you say this is cute? It's just the face.
It's pretty hard to tell. It's not crazy detailed. I mean,
his face looks a little fucked up.
Yeah, it looks like they're kind of blending together.
You know, at the end of the day, it is just a collector's item. Let's go ahead and put that Moogle right there for display. All right, and this pack does come with 9 packs in total. So, you know, pretty good chances here. Does this box have anything else going on? Oh, yeah, actually it does. Interesting. You got these little
chips.
Oh yeah, these little pop-out dealies here. Let's see if I can... there we go. I'll try to do this without ruining anything. I have no clue what any of this is supposed to be for. I'm just going to assume that these are like the famed crystals of Final Fantasy. If you know anything about Final Fantasy, they love their crystals for sure. Oh my gosh. Here, one of you guys want to pop these out and put them down there so I can get to the card pack? I don't want this to take forever.
+1.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Nico, what do you want, Sephiroth or Lightning?
I like Sephiroth. He's a big edgy boy.
There we go. Hopefully that's in frame. I have no clue if it is.
It's a little hard to see, but you get the idea.
He's there in our hearts, all right? And, you know, to flagship the whole thing, because, of course, if anybody knows anything about Final Fantasy, we've got Cloud on, like, all of these booster packs. So, flame me in the comments if I open these wrong. I'm going to open these how I always open them. I'm not skilled enough to rip the tops off, so get over it, I guess.
Pack number 1.
Pack number 1. We've got 20 in total, so I wanted it to be a nice even number. All right. We've got a token. That's pretty standard. Okay, so that's the back. Oh, Goobboo! They've got Gooboos in here. Look at that. Oh, it even adds mana. That's pretty nice. Don't know what this is. Oh, we got a Chocobo like token thing. That's kind of cool. Look at that. I'm going to put that down here. Chocobos are pretty cute. Shopkeep. I'll like only show like the rares or if I find something I kind of like or like recognize from the game. What is this? Search for the Frozen Esper. That's an interesting looking one. Look at that one.
Yeah, that's a Final Fantasy 6 thing.
Hell yeah. See, told you. Final Fantasy expert here. Ash. Circle of Power. I think that's a Black Mage thing. Thief's Knife. Oh, here we go. Sid! Look, it's Sid!
Oh yeah, it's even,
even
the one from Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy 14 Sid. What's he do? He do anything cool? Artifact creatures and heroes you control. Ooh. That's actually not bad. You can cycle too. Very interesting. So that's not going to be the rare for this one, actually. This is the rare. Here we go. Minwu White Mage. I don't know what game that's from. Nico, do you have any knowledge of this guy?
Not particularly. He's from Final Fantasy 2, though.
That's pretty cool.
It says it down in the bottom left.
Oh, look at that. That'll be a good reference for the rest of the video whenever you gain life +1. Ooh, that's pretty nice. All right, move over, tokens. Rare cards are going down here. Oh, the little delivery Moogle. Look at that. It's even a foil.
Oh,
That's pretty cute.
What a cute fella.
Yeah. What's he do? Oh, nice. So this set is definitely looking like it's very focused around artifacts and artificers. So, and these lands are pretty nice. The full art ones I'll display down there. There's at least one land per pack, so that'll be pretty cool. Get the rest of these cleaned up and set them aside. There we go. Got Sephiroth representation, got Lightning representation. Pack 2. Nico, have you found any info on Minwoo here? Is he any value?
No, I didn't see him at all.
Dang.
I think the power circle may have been worth something, though.
That wouldn't shock me. It's kind of surprising. If you guys have any Magic questions, I should be able to answer them. But sometimes the uncommons even are worth more when it's a weird concept. Let's see. Shinra Reinforcement, Town Greeter, Ice Magic. That's pretty cool. Dwarven Castle Guard. That's a cute little guy. What is it? Thunder Magic. Isn't this is lightning, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's lightning.
Yeah, it's lightning.
Holy smokes. We got the lightning card. Not the one that we want, but
Yeah,
we got a Sephiroth card in the same one. That's very funny.
Hot damn.
No, again, not the one we want. Monk's Fist. Job Select. That's new. Oh, cool. What is this? Another Ash? I think this is the second Ash we got. She's a legendary creature. That's very interesting to have a legendary creature that is an uncommon. That is needless to say, no pun intended, uncommon. We got a Sandworm, Demon Wall. Here we go. Memories Returning. It's a spell. That's pretty... Oh, we got 2 rares in this pack. Look at that. It's first rare here. Put it right there. What is that one from? Final Fantasy VIII.
Yeah.
There we go. And then we've got Joshua. He can transform into a phoenix. So that's another cool thing, is that you get these transformation cards, and the other side does something completely different. And there you go.
How the fuck do those cards work?
Usually you have to fulfill the thing on the other side. So
Are they just like in your deck though still?
yeah. Usually what you try to do is most people have sleeves or like what they call proxy cards. It's like, hey, this is a list of what this card can be. You mark which one it is, and when you draw that card, you pull it from like what you would call your extra deck, I suppose.
Okay.
So like, how does he transform? You exile him and then return to the battlefield transformed. That is an expensive cost. Does the Phoenix do anything useful? Oh, yeah, basically you can just exile things from your graveyard and return the Phoenix, so it fulfills its purpose of being a Phoenix. Got another foil in here. Oh, we got a dual land. That's pretty cool. Dual lands are pretty useful, especially in commander decks, which is a very popular thing for Magic now. I remember when I first started playing, commander wasn't the most popular thing in the world. All right, pack number 3. Here we go. Oh, we're gonna have so much art in this. Oh my goodness, art series. Look at that. Who's this? I don't know who this is. Do either of you guys recognize him?
No, I don't know that elf.
Not a clue.
Damn. All right, well, we got an art series card, so that'll, I guess, go down here. You can't see that.
It doesn't matter. You put it anywhere.
It'll go there. All right, flipping it over. Bard's Bow. Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. You're Not Alone. Light of Judgment. Dude, another Sephiroth card. Destroy a creature, you gain 2 life. That sounds very Sephiroth-esque. Dude, another land card. It's not even at the end. That's crazy. Oh, let's see if we can get anything good out of here. Dude, a Cactuar card. Hell yeah, everybody loves Cactuar. Look at this shit. It's not the one that I want, but alas, it's
The
still
giant Cactuar.
the giant Cactuar, as it will. Does this have some kind of needle thing? No. Wait, what? If it didn't enter the battlefield this turn, return it to its owner's hand. Very funny.
Its attack isn't 1,000 needles.
It's not 1,000 needles, dude. It's so funny. Let's see. Garnet. Do y'all know who Garnet is? There's a lot of uncommon legendary creatures.
If it's not from 14, I have no idea.
Dude, that's fair. It is
she's
from
a chick
9. There we go. Garland, Knight of Cornelia from Final Fantasy 1 even. Look at that. Another legendary creature. Bernhild. Bernhild? Oh, no.
Brynhilder.
Brynhilder. What is he from? He's from 13. I don't know this guy. Like, he's not even a transformation. What is he? Enchantment creature. So he's a summon. That's pretty cool. Oh, dude, I got Primal Garuda. That's pretty sick. I'll show that one off here in a second.
Hey, is that a 16 one?
Primal Garuda is from 14. So this is the Final Fantasy 14 Garuda.
Gimme, I want to see that one.
There we go. Hope you guys got a look at that before Jackson snatched her away. This guy over here loving his Final Fantasy 14.
That's a pretty cool art of her. It's a little, is it a foil?
It is a foil. Any amount of shine on the card, I can say, is probably a foil.
That's fair enough. I don't know what the classifications are on these. How do you even know if something's rare? Is it just like
it's
a triangle?
a little... So there is that symbol. They started doing that. But if you look here, see these gold symbols here. So that's rare. If you look down at the lands here, that's
white.
common. Silver is uncommon. And then what we really want is there's a legendary, which is...
It's like an orange.
It's like an orange sheen. Now, don't get that confused with legendary creatures. The rule with legendary creatures is that only one copy of that card can exist on the field, period. And if another one gets summoned, they both get destroyed. So some people like to do trolling, and if they don't have a means to destroy a creature, they're willing to sacrifice their own to destroy the other person's, basically.
That's kind of based.
Robot Warrior. That's another little token there. He's pretty cute. Use it as like the flagship. Let's see. Combat tutorial. I don't even know who that is. I don't think that's anybody recognizable. Paladin's Arms. I like how they're making a lot of the job references here.
Oh yeah, that's fucking. It's a card for Passage of Arms for my
there we go.
Final Fantasy 14 players. That's like one of the sickest abilities.
Hell yeah,
Paladin.
dude. That's the big shield one that makes the big
yeah. It's where you put
blocker.
your shield in front. It makes a conal protection behind
That
you.
is a really fun ability. I like that one a lot. Let's see. Undercity Dire Rat? Whatever. Instant Ramen! What does this do? Artifact Food. Whenever this artifact enters, draw a card. Sacrifice this card, you gain 3 life. We all know, for all of us on that ramen diet,
Oh, yeah.
restoring that 3 life. Dude, they have Sahagin? Not my favorite beast tribe, but you know what? They're pretty cool. They're alright for fish people. At least the ones that aren't trying to kill you, I suppose. Let's see.
The
Torgal?
instant ramen is from Final Fantasy 15. They had a big top ramen
I was gonna say, there's
crossover
no way
in
the
it.
ramen one isn't from 15.
That is so funny.
Torgal from 16.
Torgal from 16?
Yeah.
Huh. That's very cool. There are an insane amount of legendary anythings. Like, that was a legendary creature. This Chocobo is also... Well, it's not even a Chocobo. It just says bird. Ambrosia Whiteheart. You guys have any clue who that is? It seems like an important, like, Chocobo.
No, I can't say I'm
something.
familiar.
I think this one's from 9? No, 11. No, 6. I can't read Roman numerals. Another Demon Wall. Here we go. I've got a Chocobo, but it's not a rare one. Side quest, raise a Chocobo. Look at that. Ooh, we got a full art coming up here. Oh boy. We have got here the Earth Crystal. Green spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. If 1 or more +1/+1 counters be put on a creature you control, twice that many +1/+1 counters are put on that creature instead.
How damn, is that a borderless one?
It is a borderless full art Earth Crystal. What are we
Look at
looking at
that.
here?
That's $11.
Holy smokes, that pays for this entire pack. Let's fucking go. I love that for all of us, even though I'm the one that invested in this. We've just got a common spell, so, you know, it's called Suplex. That's kind of funny. And we've got, let's see, what is this one? Final Fantasy X, Guadosalam, Farplane Gateway. It's a foil dual land, so that's pretty cool at the end of the day.
Neat.
Dual lands are useful when they're when they don't come into the battlefield tapped, which is very hard to come by. Unless you just get one that's like, oh, this you have to pay a cost, but it comes in untapped. All right, what pack are we on? 4.
4 or 5.
Dude, I should have bought the amount of packs equal to the amount of Final Fantasies there are. That would have been very of.
You went overkill. Man.
I went
You can
overkill.
Save the rest of them as an
Ooh.
investment.
Hell yeah! Look at this art. That's nice.
Oh, that's I feel like I recognize her from something.
Nico, got any clue?
No, I don't know her.
I figured we had her on the waifu tier list.
Is this a dude? I think this is a dude, though, isn't it?
Maybe, I don't know.
Who knows?
Very feminine looking dude.
It is.
I'm going to guess he's from 12.
It's unfortunately that one doesn't say. So, Sages, Nowliths, Haste Magic. I wonder if this grants haste. It does. Yeah, crazy. Final Fantasy 12. Shinra Reinforcements from Final Fantasy 12 as well. Town Greeter, Ice Magic, Vane's Treachery. Vane from Final Fantasy 12. I don't know who that is. Syncopate. Did they bring this one back the way it was? Holy smokes. Okay, so I actually know this card. They completely reprinted it for this set. Syncopate's kind of goated. It's a little bit of a troll counter spell. You pay however much you want to. And the troll is you just hope you have more mana than the other person does. And if they have 0, you just pay 2, and it's fucking goated. I love this card. That's a really nice art for it, too. Let's see. Gaius Van Belsar. There we go. From Final Fantasy XIV. Legendary creature because, of course... I would go through and read this, but if you guys want to see what it says, pause the video. We're trying to speed through this. I'm gonna read it really quick to see what it does. Oh my gosh, cool. Snow Villiers from Final Fantasy XIII. Reach the horizon. Okay, who is in this shot? Let's see. We've got. Oh damn it! I know there's Cloud. I know Nico knows these characters better. Nico. Take a look at that. I don't remember. It's a people from fucking Kingdom Hearts 2. I don't remember everybody's name.
Yeah, that's a bunch of Final Fantasy VII characters. You got Barrett, you got Red 13, Aerith, or Eris if you're feeling a little saucy, and you also got Tifa.
Ooh, we got some exciting things coming up, but first we've got Ultima, Origin of Oblivion from Final Fantasy XVI. It is a god. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. Put a blight counter on target land. For as long as that land has a blight counter on it, it loses all land types. And has add colorless. Dude, that actually could be pretty devastational. Especially in a commander deck where you need multicolored lands. That shit's crazy. I'm saying that, but I haven't played this game in years. I'm just fangirling because I fucking love Final Fantasy and I like Magic. Guys, big dub here. We pulled the lightning card. The legendary lightning card. Look at that. Hell yeah.
Hot damn.
Now, I don't know if this is worth anything, but it's the exact art. Look at that. That's... What does she do here? First strike, trample, lifelink. That is an insane combination. Stagger. Whenever lightning deals combat damage to a player, until your next turn, if a source would deal damage to that player or a permanent that player controls, it deals double that damage instead. Holy shit. That is quite crazy. First strike and trample, that is a nightmare.
That one is a whopping $24.
Dude, there we go. That pays for free of the packs. That is insane. We are cooking tonight. We've got Ice Flawn. A little foil there. And then Insomnia, Crown City from Final Fantasy 15. I guess if it's like a notable landmark, I'll probably show it. So that way, we have some representation or something. I don't know. Well, so far we are not positive, but... Oh, we got a special pack here. This one's like made of paper or something. I think this is supposed to be one of like the special... it's supposed to come with like 2 special packs that have like a guaranteed... certain card in it. I don't remember what the box says. We've got a full art planes. That's pretty cool. Oh, it has 2 planes. What is this one? So this one's from Final Fantasy 12. This one's from Final Fantasy 12 as well. No, wait. That one is Final Fantasy. I missed it. No, that is 12. This one's 7. I thought I misread the other one. Final Fantasy 15. So this is is this one just full art land cards until? Do I get a? No, okay, so this is just going to be the full art land cards, I guess. We've got our islands. Dude, I'm looking for Hullbreaker Isle. All my Final Fantasy 14 players out there.
It'd be funny if it just has some random-ass dungeon from...
It would be very funny. We've got our swamps. Dude, this is going to very quickly not... These are really nice. I do really like the full art lands. They're really nice. They're usually not worth a crazy amount.
Presumably everyone gets this in their box, so yeah, these are probably worth
No, not at all. Unless you get like a foil or like a rare one. Wastes. What is this? This is a new land type. I've never seen this before. Wastes. It looks like it's just colorless displayed by the symbol there in the bottom left. If I was to make an assumption.
Clive and Torgal.
Dude, I'm so glad you know, because this is why I have these guys here. Otherwise, it'd just be some guy opening cards and not knowing what the fuck he's talking about.
I've got very limited Final Fantasy knowledge. I know literally only 16 and 15 stuff because they had events happen in 14.
Dude, with our knowledge combined, we have the average intelligence of a average Magic Final Fantasy card opener. And that's not an insult to any of those guys out there. We're just,
we're just kind of stupid.
We're just kind of dumb, So bear with us here. Okay, that one's got to have the legendaries. I see immediately not a full art land. So, we got exciting stuff coming up. So we've got 24 from the lightning card, and we've got like 11 from the earth card. So we're up like I can't do math, $35. We got another full art. Oh, wait a second. This one's signed. This is a signed variation of that other full art one that we got. This has got to be something.
Ah, damn.
Signed and foil. That's
Neat.
hot damn. I am curious to know if that is worth anything, because if that's not, that would be insane.
Yeah, I guess I'll peruse here real quick.
Hectees. Hectize, that's what it is, from Final Fantasy II. Town Greeter, Ice Magic. You guys are going to see some repeating content here, obviously. Thunder Magic, because lightning. Adventurer's Airship. Not Sid's, though. This is Final Fantasy 1. We got Sleep Magic, probably one of the most useless spells in all of Final Fantasy, unless, you're in some dire straits. Sorceress's Schemes. We got another Cactuar card. The Emperor of Palamecia is from Final Fantasy II. That's pretty cool. They're another transformation card here. Here we go. We have a Ascian spell coming up. Jackson, do you happen to know what the Ascian spell is without peeking at my hand?
I did cast a lot of fucking spells.
What is the one in ARR at the end of MSQ that what's his face really wanted to use?
Oh, I mean, that wasn't one of their spells. That was, harnessing the... I assume you're talking about, the fucking Ultima weapon.
Yeah, Ultima. The spell Ultima. Look at that. Destroy all creatures and enchantments, I think is what it said. Is that what I read? Destroy all artifacts and creatures and end the turn. I think that's even the Ultima weapon there. Oh, yeah, this is from Final Fantasy 14 even. So that is the Ultima weapon doing its big...
That's some cooler. That's where you blew up that whole ass
just
cast
a
room.
whole ass base. That was a cool moment. That was a very fun... Let's see, Kikirn, is that how you say them? I've never known. Kikirn, those little...
I think Kikirn.
Kikirn, Merchant, those cute little guys. They're not too bad. They're not my favorite beast tribe. I've got a preferred favorite. We've got the Seventh Heaven, the thing that Jackson was saying he liked a lot before too. All right. How about...
Unfortunately, I could not find anything about that feller there. I don't think he's really worth anything. However... Pretty sure you've pulled a Borderless Mountain, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that one's worth almost $7.
Borderless Mountain. I got 3 of those, so I'm wondering. It has to be the specific art, I'm assuming.
Yeah, it's a Surge Foil.
Surge Foil. Is that what the land is called, or is that what, the description of
just,
I'm guessing that is probably gonna have to be, it's, down in here. If you want to, try and find it, it's, in there. I'm assuming Surge Foil is the kind of card it is, not necessarily what the card is showing.
Yeah, presumably it's some sort of fucking rarity.
I don't think any of them were foil, unfortunately. I think there's one of those in there. It's the big, that one.
Yes, sir, that's the one right there.
Is that actually it?
Yeah.
Holy smokes, so that is a $7 card? Almost $7?
Yeah, almost $7.
Alright, like I said before, it goes to show you, it doesn't matter the rarity of the card. Sometimes it's just the supply and demand, I guess. So I guess throw that in there with the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
Since we've got... I'm just trying to keep, the rare and the valuable stuff here.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay, Judge Magister Gabarinth from Final Fantasy 7. Oh, these are some... Oh, Zodiark. Speak of the guy whose spell we were just talking about. I just pulled the Zodiark card. Umbral God. This is some pretty fucking... I've never seen... Is this spoilers for me?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit.
You don't see him until Endwalker.
Alright, so just for any of our Final Fantasy fans out there, I am in the middle of Stormblood currently. We just got the Zayla Auras to join our cause. So, holy shit, he's indestructible. I shouldn't need to explain what that means. When Zodiark enters, each player sacrifices half the non-god creatures they control of their choice, rounded down. Okay, so that's a little better. Whenever a player sacrifices another creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Zodiark. That's fucking nuts.
They actually tied that into how he was summoned, which I think is cool.
Oh, we've got foil lands. Foil full art lands, Nico.
Oh my god.
They are all foil full art. I'm gonna show the camera if I see one we haven't already seen. This might be the Surge land. This might be the $7 one. So we've got 2 of those now. Yeah, none of these are... I think... Is that the... No, it's not. But yeah, all of these are foil lands. I'll just flash them by the camera really quick. You probably can't tell they're foil. These are all foil. And like I said, this one's probably the $7 card that Nico was talking about. So,
oh, yeah.
We'll keep that there just in case.
when you're holding them to the camera, try to pitch them upward. So yeah, a lot of the time you'll have them like down, so it's kind of hard to see them.
And that's why I have my production crew here. Oh, I didn't.
True. Nico, please edit them in post and retrofit them.
Yeah, angle them to fucking...
I can't really tell if these are fucking different at all.
This one looks shinier than
it looks
that
slightly shiny.
It is. This one's foil, this one's not. It's got that new card sheen, you know? That's also helping our cause here. Alright. Token creature. This already looks upscaled based on what we've seen so far. This token is all colors. That's very funny. What even is this? It's just an elemental. That's very, very cool. Here we go. Alright, showcasing that. Town Greeter. Ice Magic. Dwarven Castle Guard. There are so many of these. Resentful Revelation. Laughing Mad. Adventurer's Airship. Lock Cole from Final Fantasy VI. Here we go. Is that pitched?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Summon...
like match the angle of the
camera, yeah. Summon Anima? I don't know who that is. Jackson, I've got a card for you. I don't know if I'm going to part with it yet, but it is, in fact, your actual favorite character. Well, based on what I know, maybe your second favorite character in all of Final Fantasy XIV.
Oh shit, it's Gratia from the Crystal Tower series. Check that out.
Love that guy. Guy's goated. He's so cool.
I love my dude.
Leave that out just in case. I'll put him with the rest of them, you know. He deserves it. He did save everybody from like an Allegan disaster. Crystal Fragments from Final Fantasy IX. This is another transformation one. I think I had another transformation, I just didn't show it off. Oh no, I didn't. It was the Anima. Here's the transformation. We did pull another legendary
it's Summon
creature.
Alexander.
Is it Summon Alexander? Did I miss that? Oh yeah, it is. Crystal Fragments.
I'm sure Alexander is a pretty common thing in most of the Final Fantasies.
Huh.
They have a lot of common elements.
Alright, so this card is from Final Fantasy XI, Absolute Virtue. This spell can't be countered. Just for reference, for all my non-magic players out there, anything that can be cast with mana is a spell. Flying, you have protection from each of your opponents. What? Hold on. You can't be dealt damage, enchanted, or target. This card just is... That's kind of fucked. Basically, this card is saying your opponents can't do anything to you. That if a spell targets you, it just no, is this card. And the card can't be countered. It can be killed. Granted, it can be killed. But that's a pretty fucking funny card. I love that. I got a shiny foil syncopate. Love that card. Gongaga Reactor Town from Final Fantasy VII. There we go. I know that one just got re-released too, so I'm sure there's tons of people that are really liking those references. We are getting a fat stack here.
Absolute Virtue here, by the way.
Ooh.
$13.
We should probably be sleeving these.
Potentially.
I don't know if we have enough sleeves for...
Cut this out. Cut this out.
Say the N-word.
Alright. Pack number, whoever the fuck knows, because we've been doing this and getting lost in the sauce. Let's move on. Alright. Ooh! Moogle! Look at that little guy. Love that cute little guy.
Oh, damn.
He's so cute.
He's a fat one.
We love Moogles. Dude, all Moogles are fat, aren't they? Except Mooglebug, I guess, technically, based on proportions. Warrior Sword. Resentful Revelation. Dude, Chocobo Kick? That's funny. Return a land you control to its owner's hand. That's very... This one's just funny. I just want to display this one. Nothing crazy, I think. Dreams of Laguna. Final Fantasy VIII. Paladin's Arms. Jackson's favorite paladin ability. Adventurer's Inn. This is another land card. There we go. Put that down there. Iron Giant from Final Fantasy 15. Here we go. I don't know anything about Iron Giant. I'm sure that's...
They're so scary. They show up at night and wreck your car.
Oh, that's awesome. Not the card. Ooh, Luca Stadium. This is a full art artifact. This looks expensive. Quite frankly. Jesus. What is the rarity on this? Is it just a common? I don't even know. Look at that. That is a sick card, though. Whoa. I will leave that out in case it is worth something there, Nico.
I'm perusing.
The Crystals Chosen. Let's see. Freya Crescent from Final Fantasy IX. Rat Knight. There was that one. We've got Summon Fenrir. Oh, this one's not even transform. We've got Excalibur 2 from Final Fantasy 9. There we go. Fate of the Sun Christ from Final Fantasy 12. A little foil there too. Very cool. And we've got a basic mountain card. I don't know why I have this there. Let's put that over here. Anyway. Alright, last pack of the bundle box. Or the bundle booster bundle. Whatever. Here we go. Not finding anything on that Luca Stadium yet.
Unfortunately not.
Damn, that is a nice looking card too. That's so unfortunate. Get one last look of it before I cast it away to the common pile.
It's got an interesting texture on it.
Yeah, it's... These full arts are something else for sure.
That's where you play the fun underwater fucking basketball game in Final Fantasy X.
I still kind of... Do you guys want to sleeve that anyway? I still kind of want to keep that in good condition. That'd be nice. Dude, Jackson... We've got a full art Grahatia art card.
Hey, yo.
Look at that guy. Isn't that fucking sick?
Look at my goat.
Dude, love Grahatia. Love that guy. My goat. Protected us from an Allegan disaster. Can't say it enough. Allegans are fucking crazy. Alright, Blitzball Shot, Combat Tutorial, Paladin's Arms, Sabatender, Undercity Dire Rat. We got another full art in here. Blitzball. The ability on the card just yells goal. Sacrifice this artifact, draw 2 cards. That's funny. Look at that.
That's the underwater basketball I was talking about.
There we go. Blitzball in its glory.
By the way, that Moogle, wherever the fuck he is right now, he was worth $3.
God damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to go find him. We're gonna have to go on a Moogle adventure.
Big money.
We do have a rare full art artifact. Lands you control have add 1 mana of any color. Oh my gosh. That is fucking sick. Look at that.
Ah, damn.
Full art. Dude, these full arts are so sick. I can't stress enough how nice.
That's a pretty art.
That is very nice. Here we go. Go and sleeve that bad boy. Dude, Omega? I haven't found this guy yet. I haven't seen him since he fought, what was it?
Shinryu.
Shinryu. That's pretty cool. It is, in fact, from Final Fantasy XIV, so it is the one that I am familiar with.
Heartless Evolution, yep, sounds about right.
There we go. I think this is going to be an upcoming trial some point in Stormblood. I would be shocked if it was otherwise. Tifa's Limit Break. Everybody loves Tifa. I feel like if anybody knows anything about Final Fantasy, everybody knows who Tifa is. There we go. We have her Limit Break. It is unfortunately just an uncommon. What does this even do? Let me see if I can summarize. Somersault. 0 cost. Target creatures get +2/+2. Meteor Strikes. 2. Double target creatures. I see. Double target creatures' power and toughness until end of turn. Final Heaven. 7. Triple target creatures' power and toughness until end of turn. So it's in reference to like level 1, level 2, level 3 limit break. That would make the most sense. That's pretty cool. Dude, you guys defend these guys with your life. We've got a Tonberry.
Oh, I love them. They're so cute.
I have come around to Tonberries. I just didn't like them at first because they were little guys who were misshapen and green and wanted to stab people.
They're so cute.
They're considered salamanders?
Yeah, they got the little tails in behind.
I was wondering what was up with that. That's very funny. Chef's Knife. During your turn, this creature has first strike and death touch. That's fucking... I don't want to emphasize how stupid that is. Basically, first strike says this creature deals damage to whoever first. And since it's first strike and death touch, unless there's like some weird bullshit that happens, it always kills everything it attacks.
That's very funny.
Dude, we've got a full art vanilla card. I think it's vanilla. I think I've heard you guys say vanilla.
Yeah,
before.
vanilla.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn.
I remember her from the tier list.
There we go.
Yeah, she's from fucking 13.
There we go. Very nice card. I like the what is that in the background? 12 in the back?
Yeah. No, this is 13. Yeah.
13. There we go.
Who knows if it's worth anything? I'm going to sleeve it anyways because it looks cool.
Those ones are definitely worth a little bit. The less popular characters aren't worth quite as much.
That makes sense. We've got another Minwoo. This is the second one we pulled. We'll go ahead and sleeve that one too. We've got another Ambrosia Whiteheart bird. And then Baron Airship Kingdom from Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV. There we go. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually. Alright. We're going to have a fat stack of cards here by the end. Now for our quote-unquote bonus cards that I thought we would have needed. But hey, content is content. Ooh, that ripped unevenly. That's unfortunate.
I hunted Vanille down. She is $5.
There we go. Dude, we take those dubs here. Any card worth more than $1 is pretty good in my standards. Let's see. Dark Star. I don't know what that is. Final Fantasy 7. Some kind of Poochie. That's pretty cool. We do need to find that Moogle. It's going to get buried further and further in that stack, unfortunately. Jackson, it's your favorite mount in all of Final Fantasy 14. We've got Fat Chocobo. Look at that little guy. He's all fat and happy.
That is a fat-ass chocobo.
Is it, in fact, from Final Fantasy 14? No, it's from Final Fantasy 7. That's pretty funny. Saga Bird. That is one way to say it. Sages, Noliths, Weapons Vendor, Haste Magic, Iron Giant, the thing that likes to wreck people's cars. Vincent's Limit Break from Final Fantasy 7. Tiered. Oh, and then this is basically... Till end of turn, target creature you control gains. When this creature dies, return to the battlefield tapped under its owner's control and it has the chosen base power and toughness. Huh. That's very fun. It's kind of like a sacrifice your own card kind of thing, just so people can rerun the end. Coral Sword. That's pretty cool. Yeah, this is a much more big emphasis on artifact and artifact creatures and all that kinds of stuff. Poison the Waters from Final Fantasy 6. We've got a non-foil Judge Magister Gabarinth. I don't know why I held it all the way down there. We've already seen him. I guess that's probably why I did that. Side quest, play Blitzball. This is another transformation card. I'll show it off really quick so we can see the full art. Not the full art on the back, but the transformation art on the back. And we've got a legendary rare, legendary creature rare, I guess I should say. Bartz and Boko. Affinity for birds. A spell costs 1 less to cast for each bird you control. This guy likes birds, apparently. I don't know what Final Fantasy is from. I didn't read that part. What are we looking here? Final Fantasy 5. There we go. Final Fantasy 5. Got quite the thing going here. And then we've got a Shiny Adventurers Inn. And Gone Town of Ruin from Final Fantasy 5 again.
Wow.
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 I couldn't tell you a single thing about Final Fantasy V.
Dude, I quite frankly didn't know how many Final Fantasies there were until they released 15. And now I'm like one of the biggest proponents of Final Fantasy 14. So, there we go. Robot Warrior. There we go. Got another Kakiran Merchant. Slash of Light. Red Mage's Rapier, whatever, from Final Fantasy 1 even, so not even one I'm familiar with. Black Mage's Rod from Final Fantasy 1. Airship Crash. Another Vincent's Limit Break. We've got an Adventurers Inn. It's going to go straight down here. Queen Braun from Final Fantasy 9. Here we go. Oh, dude. Jackson, what's the most common alliance raid that we do all the time?
Crystal Tower?
Yeah, but which one in Crystal Tower?
Oh god, I don't fucking know. I mean, I feel like we do World of Darkness pretty frequently. Either that or
Dude,
Tower.
You got it. Cloud of Darkness.
Yeah,
That's a little silly. The final boss of that alliance raid. Is this in fact from 14? No, it's actually from Final Fantasy 3. It does have Particle Beam, which is funny because that is an attack from that raid. The Gold Saucer. There we go, from Final Fantasy 2.
I'm sure it feels sick playing 14 if you've played all these other Final Fantasy games because just everything's a reference
Everything's
to
a reference to something
That's
else.
from 7, by the way, Dylan, not 2.
What, the Gold Saucer?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. I lumped it in. My bad. Please don't flame me in the comments. All right, we've got our second Primal. We've got Shiva, one of my personal favorites. Top personal favorites. I've gone through this list with Jackson before. I'm not going to do it here, but Shiva's pretty fucking sick. If you know Final Fantasy 14... she has some of the best trial music in the game. This is Shiva from Final Fantasy X, though. So, not quite. All right, we did pull Aerith, so that's pretty cool. Everybody loves Aerith. I think, Nico, you were... what was their other name pronunciation?
Eris, yeah.
Very funny. There we go.
The Japanese not pronounce TH.
Dude, they don't have it in their vocabulary, so I'm going to say no. And then for our... dual land, we've got Windurst, Federation Center from Final Fantasy VI. There we go. Perfect. Just going to collect that there. Oh, man.
Look at all this beautiful cardboard.
I know, dude. It's crazy how people spend money to pay for painted cardboard.
The human mind is an enigma.
Dude, we're all an enigma. We're all living inside a simulation. Oh, we got another art card. Let's see if it's a duplicate or if we get something new. This would be fun. All right, from the art series. Is this just a different version of Grahatia? I think it might be. Is that Grahatia?
Yeah, that's Grahatia.
Very neutral here.
We're getting stacked on Grahas. We got 3 of them.
Yeah, we've got, yeah.
Is that a man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Grahatia, Jackson's favorite character.
He has such wide childbearing hips.
Dude, I'm gonna move this so I can, like, probably start stacking cards. Or I guess... Oh, there. That works. And we don't have to move the Moogle dice. There we go. Alright. Weapons Vendor. Haste Magic. Shinra Reinforcements. I do see a full art in here somewhere in the back. Town Greeter. Ice Magic. Vane's Treachery. Laporte Scout from Final Fantasy 14. Not 14. Yes, 14. Laporte Scout. You know?
Yeah, you meet them in Endwalker.
Endwalker. So I've got something to look forward to. This counts as spoilers, but I'm going to ignore it. Dude, full art Warrior of Light card.
Oh, it's like the OG Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy 1.
Final Fantasy 1.
Yeah.
Look at this. Legendary creature, human wizard. Legendary creatures you control get +X, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Holy shit.
Show the camera, man.
I was going to finish reading it. One of you guys read it while...
Hell no. Check that out, though.
That is fucking sick.
That's
I
a
love
cool
that.
looking card. Who knows if it's worth anything, but
I don't care.
In
That's
the sleeve it goes.
Yeah, that's Unexpected Request. Travel the Overworld. Auron's Inspiration. Auron from Final Fantasy X, even. We've got Zell Dinkt from Final Fantasy VIII. Check that guy out. Dude, I would be shocked if that Warrior of Light card is not worth something. That has got to be.
It just might be
worth
worth
17
That's another
cents.
rare. I'm going to put that up there. We've got White Auracite. Dude, Minfilia's in this picture.
Yeah, it's probably the white Auracite that you got from Minbrita.
Minbrita, yeah. It is, in fact, from Final Fantasy XIV. There's a really interesting artist representation of Minfilia, I will say.
She's very...
Mature looking?
She's just, like, very realistic looking, I think is how I would describe it.
Yeah. Dude. Fun fact, Minfilia is, in fact, Jackson's favorite Final Fantasy character, and it often oscillates between Minfilia, Grahatia, and Y'shtola, which we didn't mention this beforehand, and by we I mean I. We're pulling for the Y'shtola. I promised Jackson he'd get the Y'shtola if I pulled her, but I think at this point, with all these other cards he likes so much, I might just give him the option of any of these. So we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed, everybody.
Take the lightning, Jackson.
Take the lightning.
Take the lightning.
Out of his favorite card. Let's not go crazy here.
I don't give a fuck about lightning. I don't think I rated her very well on our tier list.
Who is this supposed to be? I think this is Zodiark again, right? Zodiark?
No, don't think too hard about who that guy is.
Okay, I won't ask any more questions.
That
Jackson,
is a sick art, though.
Jackson is super trying to keep me out of spoilers, which I've
That is a super cool piece
both
of art.
failed and accomplished in this
Yeah,
one
it's really
video.
badass.
Combat tutorial, Paladin's Arms, Sabatender. I'm really going for this big Cactuar. I think it's a very funny card, and I want to read it because I always saw it in the trailers, but I never saw what it did. Magic Pot. It's a goblin construct. There's a little goblin poking out of the pot there. Look at him.
Oh yeah, if you remember, those are in the fucking headless guy fight in the Crystal Tower raid.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know
it's
if those
from-
are from 14.
It's
but
from 5, though.
They're in every fucking game.
Instant Ramen from 15. Oh, we've got a full art Shadowbringers spell.
Ooh.
There is, in fact, let's see. We've got Alphino, Alice, Y'shtola. So this is from 14. You know, I think that's, wait. I don't recognize everybody in here. No, that's Minfilia up there. That has to be. And then, we've got John Fantasy there in the center. I'm forgetting, what's Hooded Man's name? I'm forgetting.
Hooded Man and the top right?
No, the guy who's
Urianger.
Urianger, that's who that is.
That's a cool piece of art. I'm a big fan of that. I'm pretty sure that's like an actual like official art in the game. You can get like a
fucking sleeve that shit. Oh my god. That's nice. Clash of the Icons. I think this is who is this? This is Ifrit and probably Titan, I'm gonna assume. I think this is Ifrit and Titan fighting.
Yeah, it
Which
looks
I don't-
like Titan.
Yeah, that's I think you like take. Is that from 16? Yeah, that you like take control of Ifrit. So it's probably like Clive as Ifrit fighting Titan.
That would make that there is spoilers. There is a Clive Ifrit transformation card in this set.
Well, there we go. Sounds
So
about
maybe we'll get lucky. Elixir, random encounter. There's a Coral and those things that give you every status ailment in the game. I don't remember what they're called because I fucking hate them.
Yeah, like
Marble.
Makaraba or some
Yeah,
bullshit.
they're fucking breath. We've got another Titan card. He is a rare. Mill 5 cards. Wait, how the hell do you... After your draw step, add a lore counter, sacrifice after 3. So this one just, as it just progresses as normal, and as it progresses, you do the things it says. That's a new mechanic I'm not familiar with. We've got another Loporit Scout. It's a foil. And we've got a full art Final Fantasy 15 Planes card. Look at that.
Wow.
It's kind of nice. You can see Cloud's car there.
That's most of the gameplay there.
For real, you're just driving around a car. Me and Nico kind of got into Final Fantasy 15, and by that I mean we played like probably half an hour of the online multiplayer, and I never touched the game again. I'm not sure how far you made it, Nico.
I mean, I beat the entire game.
Well, there we go.
I finally found the Warrior of Light. He is $4.
God damn it, really?
Big money, big money.
I mean, I'll take it. I was hoping it was worth so much. Dude, we're rolling in these full art series cards. That's crazy. I've never seen so many. What's this one going to be?
And the Shadowbringers, 63 cents.
Oh, damn it. You fucking set me up for that shit. I don't know who this is. Does anybody have any clue who this is?
Yeah, that's the bitch from Final Fantasy VI. I forget her name. She's the main Esper chick. Terra? I think her name's Terra.
She looks like a Terra. Like Terra, though.
Yeah.
Not like Tara, like we have Normie. Cornered by Black Mages. That's a very silly card. I don't know. Dude, we got a Gubu. We haven't seen one of those since the beginning of the pack opening. Gubu Gardener. Scorpion Sentinel. That's from 7. Okay, I just wanted to check. Coeurl. Okay, it is a cat. I've heard him call them pups, so I was like, are they... Call the Mountain Chocobo. Kutrub Fourier from Final Fantasy 11. We've got a Sahagin. Full art. Memories of Nibelheim from Final Fantasy 12. I think this isn't Tifa. I don't remember her name. She's the other one with the long hair. I don't think it's Lightning. I don't know who that is.
From Final Fantasy 12, I have no fucking idea. That looks like Tifa. Are you sure it's...
Is it?
That's Final Fantasy 7. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
that's
Tifa.
definitely Tifa.
I'm sorry, I can't read.
Yeah.
Sleeve that.
That's a cool looking card, though.
Eject spell can't be countered.
That one is 60 cents.
Nice, dude. Rydia, Summoner of the Mists. We've got... Well, this one's pretty cool looking. Nothing too crazy. We've got Zac Flair. Oh, this one's from Final Fantasy IV. I'm going to continue to read that even though I get it wrong. Zac Flair from Final Fantasy VII. There we go. We've got Vaughn, Street Thief. There we go. Dude, we got a Ramu. That's pretty cool. Summon Esper Ramu. I don't know if that changes it. It's from Final Fantasy VI, though. Oh, sorry. That was a rare. I don't know why I put that down there. And then Baron Airship Kingdom. Another one to the pile. Alright, we're rounding it out here. I believe these are the final 6 packs, and we still have not seen any Stola. We have to believe. I think it's still possible, probably.
Anything's possible. There could be a pack with only Eustolas in it.
Oh, they missed opportunity. They called it treasure. They didn't call it a coffer.
This fucking Vaughn here, he is $3. But if you get the extended art version of this card, it's 50 cents? I don't fucking know what's going on here or whatever.
Dude, they could have made this a Mimic card.
There just might not be enough volume on sale right now for it to be rational.
Yeah, within a week, all of these prices will be entirely different.
They'll all flop. That Lightning card will be worth $2.40, and
Yeah.
that Warrior of Light card will be worth $83 or $63 or whatever. Let's see. Airship Crash, Retrieve the Esper, Fate of the Suncrist, Red Mage's Rapier, Black Mage's Rod, Loporit Scout, Vane's Treachery, Relentless, what is this from? 13. Relentless X-ATM092. Does that mean anything to either of you guys?
No.
No.
Sick. We've got Samurai's Katanas from Final Fantasy IV. 14. Jesus. Really don't know what I'm doing. Restoration Magic. Titus, Blitzball Star from Final Fantasy X.
Holy smokes, is that the guy who laughs?
Dude, he just might be. I don't know. I've never played anything besides Final Fantasy, like, 2 and 14, so... we've got Cypher Almacy from Final Fantasy VIII. That is the rare for the pack.
Wow.
I'm saying that out loud so I don't throw them down to the pile. We do have a Shiny Omega. So that's pretty cool. Shiny Omega here.
Neat.
Wow.
And then we've got Vector Imperial Capital from Final Fantasy VI.
Check them out.
Check them out, dude. We're getting there, dude. We're getting there. Don't worry. We'll eventually find this Y'shtola. She's just hiding from us. She's a little shy despite her being not that in the game at all. She's playing hard to get. She knows Jackson's here. He wants his kitty waifu. What's cool is it's going to be the, what was it, the Endwalker Y'shtola that you like a lot with the big puffy jacket? Is that the...
Yeah.
So it'll be that one at least. We got our wizard token. Good thing to start off. Wizard, you know, Y'shtola's kind of a wizard. She's kind of a jack of all trades, so that's a good sign. Retrieve the Esper. Fate of the Suncrest. Mysidian Elder from Final Fantasy IV. Hectize. We got another Fat Chocobo. Holy smokes. Hill Gigas. World Map. That's fun. Fire Magic. We've been getting plenty of Ice Magic, so that's pretty good. Snowvilliers. We've got another Rydia, Summoner of Mist. We got another Vanille full art card. That's very funny.
Ah, damn.
Go ahead and sleeve that. What was the other one? $3?
Yeah,
So
something like that.
Dude, we've got another benchmark fucking Final Fantasy character. And this guy I hate with a passion. I want him to die. Jackson probably knows who I'm talking about based on my description.
Cloud.
No.
Xenos?
Yay Galvis. There we go. I fucking hate this guy. I feel like I could have beaten him that first time. I just took on an entire army beforehand. My first friend. I feel like that's going to be spoilers. Let me not read that, actually. Mysidian Elder. Oh, man. We got another one of the foil mountains, but it's not the one that's worth like $7 or whatever.
Damn.
Unfortunate. To the pile you go.
C'est la vie.
Dude, it's happening. We said we had the wizard that was going to guarantee Y'shtola. However, it's fine. We're rolling with the punches here. And by punches, I mean hardly any of the Final Fantasy jobs actually involve fists. And they all involve either guns or magic. And there's no in between. Let's see. Oh, man, I wish I knew who this was. I probably actually don't, but it looks kind of cool. It looks like it's from 14. It probably isn't.
I don't fucking know who that
It's
is.
some random Astrologian LFL.
Oh, yeah. Love Astrologian. That's a fun one. You read tarot cards, and it deals damage to your enemies. Dragoons, Wyvern. Everybody loves Dragoons. Galacat. Galacat from Final Fantasy V. That's a peculiar looking one. You guys look like you'd want some Galacats.
Yeah, they're cute.
You little kitties just sprout some bat wings all of a sudden. Namazu Trader. I love Namazu. They're cute little guys. Cute little catfish guys. Probably one of my top favorite beast tribes now. Prish's Wanderings. Prish from Final Fantasy VI. Iron Giant. We've got another full art Search for the Frozen Esper. There we go. We've got another Gaius here. Gaius Van Belsar. Snowvilliers. Reach the Horizon. Machinist's Arsenal. Why is this? Out of all of the jobs, the Machinist's Arsenal is a rare compared to the other ones. That's very funny. Here we go. Machinist's Arsenal. I do like Machinist a lot. It's very button intensive, but it's very fun, much like Ninja. We've got another Joshua. That's pretty cool. I don't remember if Joshua was worth anything or not. I think he was. And we got a shiny Stuck in Summoner's Sanctum. And we've got a Rabanasser Royal City from Final Fantasy XII. That place looks fucking sick. Here we go.
Dude, I wonder where you're going to go in the Stormblood Alliance Raid series.
I don't. I'm just kidding. I have no clue. If that was a hint to something, I totally missed it. Was it in reference to one of the places that I just read off?
It may have been the card you had literally just said that I responded to. Rabanasser? Yeah.
I don't even know where that is.
It's a lot of the Alliance raids are just like references to other Square Enix games.
Oh, that's fair. Wait, what is the game I'm thinking of? Is Nier Automata a Square Enix game?
Yeah.
What? Nico, how could you hide this from me?
When are you guys gonna go to Hitman World?
Hitman World. Is that another Square Enix game?
Yeah, that's Square Enix.
You've got a little
It's the good
chocobo
ones.
bird. Look how cute it is. It's a little chocobo bird. Look at him. There we go. Chocobo. We haven't gotten any of the rare ones that Nico was hyped for. We'll see what happens. What we really want is a Sephiroth card, because apparently that is shy of $1,000. Commune with Beavers from Final Fantasy II. Very funny. Iceflawn. Choco Mog. Chocobo and a Moogle. Very cute. Two
Wow.
very marketable plushy characters in the same card. What else would you want? Item shop keep. Marlboro. There we go. Fuck those guys. Hate Marlboros. Fuck them. Instant Ramen. White Mage's Staff. From Final Fantasy 1 even. Ooh, we got a full art card. Wild Rose Rebellion. It is a counter spell. That's very cool. Look at that. Boom. Look at that full art.
Wow.
Wow.
Neat.
Jackson.
Oh, cool.
Evil Reawakened. From Final Fantasy V. Got another Delivery Moogle. We've got Lock Cole. Ooh! It is an instant spell. This is Final Fantasy XIV. Louis Sua's Sacrifice. As an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice a legendary creature or pay 2. That's kind of referential. That's nice. Counter target, activated ability, triggered ability, or non-creature spell. So basically this one's just like, yeah, you don't get to do the thing you're about to do. And for all my Final Fantasy people out there, we know that, Red Mood of Dalamud, that big thing. That's pretty cool. We got
This card, by the way, $130.
Holy smokes, dude, these full arts are ripping it for us. We've got a shiny Tifa's Limit Break. There we go. Shiny. You can't tell, probably. And we've got a full art Wastes card. I don't know why I put that over there. That's just going to go on top of the pile. All right, we've got 2 packs left, boys. 2 packs. We're still hoping on that Ishtola.
She's in there somewhere.
She's got to be, dude. I haven't seen a ton of commanders, though. What's fucked up about it is that commander decks, the way they work, is you're supposed to get a commander, and that is usually entailing that they are a legendary creature. That is the requirements they need to fulfill. And usually that's a hard thing to come by, but like I pointed out earlier in this video, there's a lot of uncommon legendary creatures. So the thing that makes Ishtola different from everybody else is that she's legendary in rarity. Other than that, pretty much any of these cards can become commanders. So we'll see what happens. Undercity Dire-Rat, Chocobo Kick, Dreams of Laguna, Magitech Infantry from Final Fantasy 15. That looks pretty cool. Magitech, I'm, in reference to the Garleans, I'm assuming. I'm guessing they're in Final Fantasy 15 as well.
Presumably it's just Magitech is the common.
Oh, I guess that is just the technology in Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Monk's Fist, Grand Pulse Ochu from Final Fantasy 13. I don't know who that is, but that looks like an enemy boss or something. Realms Sketching from Final Fantasy 6. Reach the Horizon, Reno and Rude from Final Fantasy 7. The guy looks like Wesker from Resident Evil. We got Crystal Fragments, the Wandering Minstrel, the guy who gives you the Extreme Raids. Or not Extreme Raids, Extreme Trials.
And the Savage Raids.
And Savage Raids, there we go. He is a rare creature. What does he even do? Lands you control, enter untapped. So he's pretty good for those dual lands I was talking about. At the beginning of combat on your turn, this is Minstrel's Ballad. If you control 5 or more towns, create a 2/2 elemental creature token that's all colors. Oh my god, that's an expensive cost. What does it do? Other creatures you control get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is the number of towns you control. It's very situational, but pretty cool nonetheless. I've got another shiny eject. And then just an island. Full art island. Alright. Wrapping it up here, guys. We've got our final pack. Here's the Hopin'.
This is going to be the big one.
The big one. This one's going to be all legendaries, all rares. If you don't believe, subscribe to the channel immediately. and leave a comment saying, I believed the whole time.
Everyone put your hands up in the air right now and give Dylan your energy.
Give me your energy! Alright, starting off strong, we've got a art series card. Oh, it's Leviathan! That is actually... They've even got, like, 3D shit going on there. That's nice. Look at that. That is hella nice. I like these art cards. These art cards are very nice. I'm a bit of a collector, if it wasn't already obvious. But, you know, I'll figure out what to do with all this. This is insane. Sage's Newliths, Weapons Vendor, Haste Magic, Shinra Reinforcements, Town Greeter, Grand Pulse Ochu, Sahagin, Summon Esper Ramu, Elixir, Clash of the Icons, Magitech Armor, Furion Wild Rose Warrior from Final Fantasy II. This is the rare for the pack. There we go. And a Shiny Adventurer's Airship. Here we go. Alright, guys. And with that, no Ishola for us today. Big sad. But, you know, look at our assortment here. Let's fan everything out here. Alright, so here's our spread here. Oh, I just realized we sleeved up that Grahatia. That's totally... God damn it. Of course, it holds until we cut back. But... Oh.
Everything's falling apart.
Oh no. Alright, well just imagine this looks good. Yeah, quite the spread here, and I think the biggest pull out of everything here, we've got our lightning card.
Yeah, it's easily the biggest pull.
One of the staples for the set for sure. They were really pushing Lightning and Sephiroth here. But you know what? I can't be disappointed by the spread here. We've got that random Moogle token card that's worth like $3. So, you know, treasure can be found in the most unlikely of places. So, thanks everybody for watching. Jackson, Nico, thanks for joining me. Your guys' expertise was needed. Nico on the numbers, Jackson on the commentary for the art, because he's an artsy guy. You know how he is. You've heard him in the movie reviews. And, yeah, without further ado, we'll catch you guys later.
Bye-bye.
Bye!